Well, a very good day to our viewers. Today I'm joined by Mr. DK Agarwal, the CEO of IVL, and also, more recently, the CFO as well. Very good day to you, sir.
Very good morning.
Well, let's kick off by talking about the full year 2021 result, which was a record. So it's an outstanding performance. Please take us through some of the key drivers of that result.
Well, Stuart, I'm very pleased with the results of 21. This has been 2 years since pandemic, and what really drives is the product resiliency which we have, the portfolio which we have. We touch the lives of the people. We serve them. This is not a discretionary expenditure. This is a necessity. As the pandemic started, we never thought that the demand will be so stronger. I mean, 21 resulted into a record year, strong margins across all our product portfolio, the very good margins. Even there is a supply chain disruption, which we could not unlock full value. Crude oil was rising, which gives us an advantage. And I think the management agility, which is the most important, because management was very reactive to the circumstances. And we are going for a reported EBITDA of $2 billion in a year of pandemic, and a core EBITDA of nearly $1.73 billion, and a net profit of 26 billion baht, which translates into earning per share of 4.5 baht. I'm very excited about my product portfolio. Similarly, the geographical distribution, the footprint which we have is very important. As we serve the customers in different geographies, supply chain disruption made it possible that we could serve our customers better in those regions. We could price the product in their other alternatives which they have. Although we had a very strong headwind of energy cost, which nearly costed us $170 million in 2021. And I think the countries have still not opened up fully. The lifestyle fibers didn't unlock their full value because main shopping street was not open. The crude has just started moving up. So a lot to come still.
So you mentioned a lot of forces in there which were perhaps macroeconomic or outside of our control. But there are a lot of things that are within our control. For example, over the 2 years, we continue to pace with this vast suite of transformation projects. What kind of a role did they play in that result?
Absolutely. This we started in 19, and we said people, platform, and systems are the key thing. We focused on people. We empowered the people to run their businesses. We put a very strong management information system where we can monitor their returns on a unit wise. We drive the Olympus program to bring the Olympus, means the excellence, operational excellence, the commercial excellence, organize for perform. And I'm very pleased to report that that has gone deep rooted in the organization. We talked about $600 million to be unlocked in 2023. And today, when we built our business plan for 24, I'm very happy to know that we are talking of $640 million getting unlocked. So it's a combination of good market conditions and improving the cost structure across the portfolio. I think we need to remember that we bought a lot of legacy assets, and entire synergy benefit was not unlocked. And this transformation in the systems is going great. We are rolling out the SAP HANA 4. The release 1 has been already rolled out. Digitalization and all these enabling functions will make us more smarter and more analytical decision making, which will ultimately translate into the bottom line. So fantastic transformation which has gone through.
So, Mr. Agarwal, the record result, as good as it is a point in time. Yeah, and that point in time is now past, and we're already into 2022. So what does that result signify for IVL's longer term journey?
Absolutely. So, when we made the acquisitions, we became the largest player of combined PET. We went into shale gas. We bought many fiber units. The key focus was that creating a product portfolio, which is the daily lives of people, which grows in multiple of GDP. That was very important, that it grows in addition to the GDP. And we have the right cost structure. This last 2 years has given us such a strong confidence to us in our business model, which we have built across, the talent which we have. I have no doubt that going forward, more values will get unlocked. As you know, the world is ever changing, and We will roll out different products which we are, and the innovation will be another area. And Oxiteno is a fantastic acquisition in this case because this gives us a footprint in Brazil, access to the bio feedstock, a very interesting market. We expect to close by 31st March of this deal, and that rolls out into our profitability. So I think our portfolio is very good in the business, and there will be, of course, opportunities of bolt-on acquisitions.
So let's bring it back into the near term a little bit. So you mentioned some of the key drivers of the record result in our first question. How many of those are already evident in the first couple of months of 2022? So what do you see the short-term outlook for this financial year?
Very good. In 2021, we could not unlock the entire value. Few reasons. We have a big presence in the Western market. The Western market contracts were locked in 2020 for 21, where the supply chain disruption did not start. In 22, now we have significant margin improvement in the combined PET as we have reset the contracts. As I'm sitting with you in end of February, we have a good visibility of the first quarter. I think 2022 will have a significant improvement in the profitability versus 2021. Remember that as we are going into 22, the supply chain disruption still continues, as likely to continue for the whole year. The product is short, particularly in the PET segment. And you look at the crude oil. Crude oil is nearly $100 a barrel. And what does it mean for IVL? We have a shale gas play. We basically price our product based on the oil alternative, while we have ethane as a feedstock. And that becomes an arbitrage between gas and oil. And Lake Charles, I think we had a substantial delay in the Lake Charles, so which is now running at 70% capacity. The value of Lake Charles profitability will get unlocked in 22. And then you have Oxiteno, 9 months operations coming from 1st April, which is running at $200 million EBITDA run rate for the year. So you add up 3 months, 9 months of Oxiteno, fantastic improved profitability in combined PET and Lake Charles, and overall market sentiments. And the world is opening up with all the vaccinations rolled out. So 22 will be a very exciting year. I think first quarter will be a fantastic quarter for us, as there is a clear visibility on the first quarter results.
Well, Mr. Agarwal, you've clearly had a very good 2021. Congratulations to you, sir. And here's all the best for a very good 2022. Thank you for joining us here today.
Thank you very much.